Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
She leans in, gives him a hug. It looks like he gives her a kiss on the cheek.
After work this evening, he met with this young lady again. Give him some space, give him some space.
Okay, why can't you just stop and talk to us?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. He met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. Get eyes on the suspect.
Whoa. Get out! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore!
Oh, you gotta tell me!
Man, get the camera out of my face!
Get away from me! I swear to God, I'll jump. This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember.
I get it on camera. I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Cheaters. Please meet Laura Fitzgerald, a forthright woman concerned with her boyfriend's dissociation from their relationship. Let down by empty promises, Laura enlists cheaters for assistance.
Laura Fitzgerald, age 21. A retail worker worried that her boyfriend makes excuses to cover up secret activities.
He says that he works 14-hour days and he doesn't have time to do anything. But yet, he'll go out and he'll call me and say, oh, I'm out with my friends. Well, I thought you were going to sleep. And, oh, yeah, I changed my mind or something. He never has the same story if you ask him about it the next time. Well, it used to be when I called him, he would pick up like after the second ring. And now, his voicemail, I could call 5 times a day and he would answer like, sometimes he wouldn't even answer, maybe a couple of times. And then they're real short and limited conversations. Like, how's your day? What are you doing? What are you doing later? Okay, bye. You know, it's like that. It's not really an intimate conversation. And he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. And then like, okay, a couple of weeks ago, he told me that, so I went home, and then he called me out back, and he was like, oh yeah, I decided to go out with my friends. Can you come? Because there were some couples there. So then it was like I had to be at his convenience. But he was sleeping, but all of a sudden he just went out. So I mean, if he's like that, I don't know what he's doing. I love him, but I mean, if he's gonna treat me that way and continue treating me like that, I mean, I can't stay in an unhealthy, unstable relationship, especially if you're cheating on me. So I'm not gonna do the same to you. I mean, and I always think once a cheater, always a cheater, so I would never go back to him, even though I care about him and love him so much.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Suspect's identity withheld. Age 25. A used car salesman constantly on the lookout for potential clients. Investigation Day 4. Cheaters investigators assemble to discuss plans for the current inquiry. After a thorough review, field agents are deployed to a location where the suspect works as a used car salesman. Hours after arriving on the scene, Cheaters agents scan the lot and locate the suspect, whose identity must remain withheld. He strolls through the lot with what appears to be a potential client. The unidentified woman has a brief exchange with the suspect, then decides to test drive a vehicle. When the couple returns to the used car lot, the suspect shimmies over to the passenger side of the car to show the woman some of the standard amenities. Cheaters' PIs grow concerned when the female customer gets a bit more personal and hugs the suspect as a reward for his flawless presentation. The situation continues as Cheaters' crews spot the pair holding hands on their way to the unknown woman's car. After a goodbye peck on the cheek, the woman leaves the scene and the suspect returns to work. Investigation Day 7. Cheaters inspectors catch up to the suspect on the busy interstate and cautiously follow behind. Cheaters PIs track down the elusive gentleman to a local fast food restaurant. Upon arrival, Cheaters operatives notice the suspect's companion, now identified as Tasha Howell, who eagerly awaits his entrance. After a lengthy embrace, the two take a seat on the patio and continue to get better acquainted. After a sustaining meal of burgers and shakes, the suspect whispers something to companion Howell. Impressed by our suspect's charm and wit, companion Howell happily joins him for a night on the town. But before their departure, the suspect grabs his lady friend and the two make out in the dimly lit parking lot. This dedicated employee really goes beyond the call of duty by offering companion Howell real value-added service. Investigation Day 11. Cheaters agents surround the suspect's residence after dispatchers give word that movement is probable. After several idle hours, the suspect exits his apartment and makes a short trip to a local restaurant. Within seconds of arrival, companion Howell appears out of nowhere and leaps into the suspect's awaiting arms. He also convincingly proves himself to be a proficient liar, as demonstrated in this recorded phone call with complainant Fitzgerald.
What are you doing?
I'm getting home.
Hey, will you come see me today? 'Cause I had the worst day at work. My manager got really pissed off at me, and I just got real upset because I was going to lose my job, and I've been crying, and I'm just sitting out in the parking lot right now.
I can't see you tonight here. See you another day.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna catch up on my feet.
I'm trying to be doing that a lot lately. Just call me when you get home, okay? I love you. Okay.
Cheaters operatives close the case and return to the command center. Coming up, the confrontation.
With adequate proof of reckless behavior, Cheater summons Laura to review her boyfriend's impropriety. Eagerly awaiting a final verdict, Laura prepares herself for the possibility of a malevolent situation.
Laura, thanks for being here tonight. I know that we had you come out at short notice. Our detectives do have some information regarding your boyfriend that they wanted you to see. Are you ready to take a look at some of that?
Yeah.
As the investigation starts, a detective was observing your boyfriend at his job. He's a car salesman.
Yes.
He was observed with a young lady. They go for a test drive. Well, up until that point, he seemed like he was doing what a good car salesman would do. He helps her back to her car, and then he returns to work. On this day in the investigation, the detective was following your boyfriend yet again. He went to a restaurant. Detective did go inside, and he was met by this young lady. You see them hugging. She leans in, gives him a hug. It looks like he gives her a kiss on the cheek. After spending some time at the restaurant, they head back out into the parking lot. There's another embrace, and they each go their separate way. On this day, your boyfriend was observed leaving his apartment. The detective followed him until he arrived at a restaurant where he's met by this young lady. The detective did not go inside. They were sitting on the same side of the booth. He walks her out to the car, and you can see.
Oof. That's so messed up.
Where did he tell you that he was going to be this evening?
He told me he was going home to go to sleep because he had a long day at work.
Well, we do know where he is. After work this evening, he met with this young lady again. Okay, I'm going to call the detective. Yeah, Gomez. Tell me what you're looking at. We just finished a client briefing. He's heading downtown. All right. So we'll be on standby. Call me when you get something. Okay, let's go. We have not established where they're going at this point, however. So as soon as we can determine that, then we'll move from there, okay? Lay it out for me, Gomez. They're in line at a haunted house. Okay, you have a visual? Okay. We're on our way right now. Is the crowd dispersing? What's going on? Okay, they're against the building, so they're protected from the weather? Okay. Gomez.
No, it's one way.
Okay, we're starting to get some weather. There's a one-way street that we're pulling up on right by all the cop cars. This is good.
Oh my God.
They're right there.
Okay. Bail out. Oh.
She's going.
Where? Right here?
Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Come back here.
Can you talk to Laura for a second?
Come here.
Oh, hey.
Who's this bitch? Where the f are you going? Get over here. What the f? Does she know about me? Come talk to me. Come on, man up. Quit running away from me.
Where's he going? It's going pretty strong.
Dirty mother. Quit walking away. Where are you going now?
Why can't you just tell me? Why can't you just stop and talk to us? Okay.
Can you just talk to her for a second?
Hey, don't bump on me.
Oh, no. Why you be such a...
You told me you didn't have a girlfriend. I'm talking to you.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Why you be such a...
You told me you didn't have a girlfriend. I'm talking to you. Okay.
Your step, guys.
You need to stop.
Why are you running?
Throwing me out. Hang on, give me some space. Give me some space. Because I'm starting to I'm getting confused. Are you just spinning? You're just trying to take me on a ride again? It gets taken care of. Can you at least tell Laura, face to face?
Yeah, once you take the cameras off.
Why do we need to turn the cameras off for you to tell her the truth?
Release and I'll show you it.
We don't need a release.
He thinks it's a game.
Sorry, you want to talk to me again?
Yeah, I better look on the camera, dude. Better get my good angle, too.
Yeah, wait.
Okay. I like my right side better.
Is he not going to talk to me?
No, he doesn't. I don't know what he's up to.
How you guys doing now? We got it. Thank you, man.
It'll end a lot faster if you just talk with Laura. Could you do that? Okay, we're gonna try and get her in.
Go ahead in.
What the man?
What's that? Well, friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits my ass. You're such a liar.
I never seen that.
I got you on tape, bitch. Oh, you're so stupid.
I never seen a big girl. So you get her off my site. I talked to her already, all right?
Are you through? Did you get anything?
You don't ever call me ever again.
All right.
You hate you. Gonna call you. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Ow!
Where the dog's at?
Man, I want to hit him so bad.
Oh, damn. You know, when you get out of shit like that. How you doing?
when there are situations that there are a lot of different emotions that are involved, often you don't know how you're going to react.
Right.
But you did something for yourself tonight.
I
You
did.
stood up for yourself.
I'm gonna let him walk over me anymore.
And that stands for something.
After the confrontation, Laura endures the reality of her dilemma and confides in family and friends. At the end of the show, Cheaters reports on her various options for the future. But now, Cheaters visits with Quincy Lett, a former suspect returning to relay his perspective on a case from Cheaters' archives. Still somewhat upset by the shocking outcome, Quincy offers insight into his part in this sordid affair.
Quincy Lett, age 32. Quincy walks us through his electrifying experience and expresses remorse for his actions.
It was kind of crazy, man. I never expected in a million years that she would jump out the van like the A-team at me. But she was trying to knock me out. And I was trying to get away, man. I was trying to run.
What are you doing? I can't believe you're throwing it on me.
Easy,
Don't hold
easy.
her. I gave you 5 years and you gonna do this to me?
I'm a man. I got caught cheating. I'm sure a lot of men in that situation would have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? At the house, it was not pretty.
You ain't never raise your hands on me.
Man, get the what?
You ain't never raised no hands on me. Where is she? She's trying to run and hide now. What is she?
Come on.
Sir, let's go. Hold up. Let's go, sir. Hey, bro, come on. Come on, sir. Let's go. You need to get off the property. Come on, hold up. Hey, man, hold up.
Damn hands.
Relax.
Hold up. Hey, look,
We'll get him off. I'll get him off. All right.
Sir.
Man, when the security guard came out of the woodworks, yelling, "Get off the property" and shit like that, man. I mean, you've seen them type of guys before. You know, they wish they were on the force.
Man, both of y'all move.
Relax.
Move.
You need to calm down.
We gonna move if y'all get out the way. Y'all got all these cameras out here. Move it.
He took it out of hand. You saw it, man. He was crazy, you know. The tased me with a gun when I was, trying to leave.
Move. Get out of here now. What you gonna do? Sir, get out of here now. Sir, down.
He had no business shooting me with that taser gun. And I tell you this, if I see that punk on the street, if he ain't got that taser gun, I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna kick his ass.
He did not mean no harm.
Relax.
What's wrong with him?
Easy.
What did they put in him?
I'm a man. I made mistakes. I hate that I got caught. But like I said, now I'm better. I think I've changed to where relationship that I could have with Christy will flourish and grow to be better than ever. But, it is what it is, man,
To her family's amazement, Laura Fitzgerald says she's not shocked that her ex-boyfriend was caught messing around behind her back. Ready for a new chapter in her life, Laura speaks candidly about her interest in another gentleman who she claims is absolutely nothing like her ex-boyfriend. For his part, the suspect cannot believe Laura actually called Cheaters and insists they never agreed to be exclusive to one another. He says his relationship with Laura consisted solely of occasional sex, nothing more. Tasha Howell states that she really wants to stay out of this whole mess, but does offer some insight into the suspect's behavior. She believes that his numerous insecurities may explain why he simply cannot be straight with women. Also, Ms. Howell says the suspect has had several embarrassing episodes with women that are too personal to discuss in this or any forum.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.